What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Thank you for stopping in. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button just down below the video. I'd love to have you here. Give the video a thumbs up before you head out. I greatly appreciate it. And leave a comment down below if you have time. Anything you would like to leave down below, go ahead. I love hearing from you guys. So today we have an overview to do for you guys. This is the MIGURON Centurion 2. Let me zoom out just a smidge there. So this is a premium knife hiding inside a value. It really is. We'll go over some specs here. We'll go tip to butt on this guy, just like we normally do. So you have, it's like a clip point slash drop point. It does clip slightly, but not much. It's like a modified drop point or a modified clip point. It's not like a utility blade, like a Warncliffe or a sheep's foot. This is more like the drop point is, the old school kind of do all shape in a sense. You have a little straight edge, you have a little belly, and then you have a little point, for different various tasks. So you do have a beautifully done satin grind there, a machine ground, I believe, and it is beautiful looking. The grind lines all look very good. This is coming in S90V, which is an amazing steel. It's proven to be very slicey and very long lasting when used in the right situations. S90V is not the toughest steel known to man, but it's a very long lasting steel when used on the proper items. You do have dual thumb studs for deployment. They are very comfortable for the thumb flick and for the reverse flick. They are a different style than we're used to seeing. These have no stepping per se. It's more of a straight stud, and then it's milled. It's got two milling lines on each side. And a lot of times when companies steer away from a traditional thumb stud, you can run into trouble with them not being very comfortable. And I have to say that MIGURON did this one right. It's not uncomfortable to use with the thumb, whether it's with the meat of your finger, whether it is with your fingernail, or whether it's with the reverse flick nail or the meat. You can do either one. Some people do like to know, do I gotta flick it with my nail or the meat or whatever. This one you can do any which one you want. I like to use my nail on this one because I can get right in behind it. What's a good view for that? But I can get right up underneath of it and fire this bad boy straight out. Same with the thumb flick. I'll use the meat and it just flies out of there. You do have a MIGURON pivot, show side pivot with their little emblem. It's nice and clean. Doesn't bother me one bit. I think some companies need to take a cue from companies like MIGURON who aren't billboarding every piece of the knife. They got it on the pivot there, and that is good enough. It looks clean. It looks well done. It's not out of place by any means. It doesn't make it look cheap, in my opinion. I think this actually looks, if you didn't know anything about pocket knives, you might think this was a very, very, very expensive knife. And it's not a cheap knife by any means, but it's not very expensive either. I think these can be had for, what was it? I want to say they were still in stock the last time I looked, but they might be out of stock at this point. They're like right around 200 bucks. And for S90V, you're getting marbled carbon fiber. It's blue marbled carbon fiber, and you can see the specks of blue as I move it around in the light there. It's very, very nice and very well done. This is a showy looking knife for sure. All of the inlays are very well done, which is where, if everything else was done right, that is where I would expect to see some issues. It was with the inlay work. And the only spot the inlays are sticking up is right here on the bolster, which is that's there's nothing. Everything else is smooth and well done. So that's just how it is right there on the lock. But everything else is smoothed out so well. It feels very good, like one solid handle. And I really appreciate that attention to detail. Nice and smooth, finished very well. I don't see much, if any, imperfections in this. Now, I'm not a professional carbon fiber inspector, but I don't see any issues with this carbon fiber anywhere. So I would say it's so well done. It's insane for the price. And then you're getting titanium that's been bead blasted with a bead blasted backspacer, a titanium bead blasted deep carry clip. Very well done, guys, and it's very impressive from MIGURON. You're getting cage ball bearings around the pivot, S90V, titanium, marbled carbon fiber, incredible action. We'll get a quick spec check and then get you guys on your way. But this guy is coming in overall 8 inches with a 3.5-inch blade. And we are coming in with a weight of 3.9, which is pretty impressive with how big this knife really is. But that will do it, guys. Thank you for hanging around. I want to try to keep these overviews fairly quick. And then I will be doing a review of this knife. I'm going to start changing things up. I'm going to do like an unboxing or a first impressions. Then I'll do an in-depth overview as quickly as possible. And then I will do a review down the line. And then maybe do an extended long-term review, way after that fact. But if you hung out, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it, guys. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this guy. And if you're still here and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. I'd love to have you. Otherwise, guys, have a good night. Have a safe night. And I will catch you later.